Hello, hello, hello. Oh my lids. Where are the lids to my jars? Do you know where the lids to my jars are, Michael? The grey one. Have you not? Can you see up here? Not those ones. The plastic ones.
Which one?
The grey plastic ones.
Under the sink would be my bed.
Okay. This one. Hi, Whistle. I'm on a hunt for some lids. Oh, making an absolute racket over here. Right, we have got all sorts on the menu today, but first I'm going to grill some chicken. So just got a little pretty grill tray, and I'm just gonna lay it all out. This is koji chicken, so same marinade as basically the past week. And then I'm actually going to make some of my own today. So I've got some dry koji and I'm going to do my own little ferment. So that's going to be fun. I'm literally just going to pop these guys into the tray though. And then I'm also going to do potato Dauphinois, but sweet potato because that's what I've got to use. So literally I'm just going to lay all this chicken out in this tray. This has been marinated for like at least 24 hours. I put this together, oh, when did I put this together? Friday night? Something like that anyway. So that's been well marinated. So these guys are all just going to go into the pan. Got kind of not enough room, but I'm just going to shove it all in. It shall be right. Just. And this has got a bit of garlic through it as well. So get all the juices in there. And then, yeah. Let that cook for a bit. So we're going into the grill drawer. Nice little tray of chicken. In she goes. I'm gonna go quite cold, so I'm gonna go for high. I'm gonna go 10 minutes and then turn them over. Give them another 10 minutes when they come out. Next, I am going to do the sweet potato. Got massive amount of sweet potato at the moment, so I'm gonna turn it all into a lovely little cheesy, creamy bake. Gonna wash this guy off, and I'm just gonna slice them all up, skin on, and lay them out in a tray. Well, I say that I'm gonna lay them out in the same tray that the chicken is currently in, so I have to wait till that's done. That's okay. So we have a bowl for our potato and a knife. Contemplating using the mandolin for this, or whether I slice it by hand. I'll slice it by hand. Go on. You do the extra effort. I think the mandolin might do it too thin, and then I don't want it like disintegrating into the sauce. So I'm just gonna go kind of reasonable slices. I'm gonna go like, yeah, like little slicey slices. Not been up to too much this weekend. We've been quite chill vibes. Like today definitely was a veg day, whereas we're on our last, well, I say we, I'm perpetually on holiday, I'm a housewife, but husband's had his last day of hollybobs. He's back to work tomorrow, so just been kind of relaxing, enjoying the remnants. Actually, you know, sometimes you have a break and you don't actually get to rest a lot, so we've had a bit of a rest, and yeah, just gonna go through and slice our sweet potato. I'm gonna say like 3 mils. This is about 3 mils. I'm estimating about 3 mils anyway. But yeah, yesterday we kind of just had a bit of a walk around really. There's a morning market, wet market type thing that our city is quite known for, so we went and checked that out, did some shopping, and yeah, not much else really. Just mainly relaxing. Did a bit of gaming yesterday. Gaming. I was doing Dave the Diver again last night, which was fun. It's always good to attempt new things. And yeah, so we're just slicing through the potato. Fairly thin, but we'll see. I like a little bit of bite to my potato Dauphinois, so yeah, because I think if I did the mandolin, I think it would have been a bit too thin. I feel like we don't want super thin, because that would just kind of all disintegrate. We don't want disintegrated potato, do we? Yeah. Hope you've been well. Day off tomorrow for you, I suppose. Yeah. This potato Dauphinois I'm literally just gonna wing. I have no recipe. I'm gonna use whatever I can find in the fridge, to be honest. So I've got some soy milk in the fridge, so I'm just going to use soy milk. I've got some like cottage cheese that I need to use, so I'm just going to use that. And yeah, do a sprinkling of some cheese on top. and job's a good one in my books. Oh, I'm getting a bit thick again, so let me reduce the size. Gotta keep it thin enough that we actually have cooked potato all the way through. Aren't these gorgeous? Okay, it's not really showing up on the screen. It's like a beautiful, like, buttery yellow with that purple skin. I'm gonna go skin on because one, I can't be bothered peeling, and also two, like, it's not that dirty, these potatoes, and it's good for you. Gotta get that fiber, you know? So we are going to, oh, my wrist, it's very, having a workout today. Just seeing a little bit of brownish on edges, so I'm just gonna cut them off. No big deal. It's just blemishes. We're almost at the end. This is when I have to be careful and not slice the finger on stream. Eat. The last few slices always became sacrificial pieces. Right, we have a good bucket load of, they would be good deep fried, however I hate deep frying things because I can't be bothered with the cleanup of deep frying. Like, I have a few bits in my freezer that kind of need deep frying, so I'm kind of like dreading having to do it, to be honest. I'll probably do some croquettes because I've got them in the freezer and they kind of need doing. Probably sometime this week while I have the energy. Right, so that's the potato done. And then we are going to just wait for the chicken to be done because I only have one one tray, so I'm just gonna have to wait for that to be finished. So I'm just gonna let that vibe. To be fair, I should probably do the like liquid mixture now as well because that's gonna go iffy if I don't add some liquid to it. So we are gonna go in with some soy milk. Got some cottage cheese. Let's see, let's do like, I've also got some like drippings from the grilled pork the other way, and I'm gonna also use the drippings from the chicken when it comes out. So gonna have a nice little flavor boost. So I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna say maybe like, I'm gonna aim for about 200 ml of liquid to start, see how much that covers, and then see to the rest. So we're gonna go in with some soy milk. I don't really keep regular milk in my fridge, so we use what we've got. We've got our cottage cheese. Probably warm this up a bit, so I'm just gonna pop this in the microwave for a minute. Not even, like half a minute, and then we'll shove a indeterminate amount of cheese in there, and then I'll just season it up a bit. Oh, here comes our chicken. Just give it a little toss. we doing? Okay, the back is raw, so we need to like give it a good mix through. Let's just get you guys up front. Clearly the grill doesn't reach all the way to the back, so I'm just gonna give everybody a little smush around. It smells absolutely incredible in here. So let's give everyone a little toss about. I'll definitely do another 10 minutes at least, and we'll see how the rest goes after 10 minutes. Right. Again we go. Go fish. This lid, I'm just going to use this to pop my tongs on. What am I doing? Oh yes. Got not warm. Let's do another 40 seconds. We've got like skin temperature milk. So let me buzz that for a little bit longer. Any plans for your weekday off, or are we going to vibe it out? Right, here we go. Right, we have warmed milk. Let's do, I don't know, 50, 100 grams. We'll see how much. $30. Okay, let's do 50 grams of cheese, or however much this is. That'll do. Oh, what's going on? You've stopped. Have you overheated? My grill's just stopped for no reason. Did you overheat? Oh, it's never happened before. Right. Here we go. Don't fall, husband. Don't fall. We've got a nice cheesy milk going on in here. Just gonna stir it until all the cheese has incorporated. Don't particularly want lumps. And I'm just going to toss this pork stripping in as well. I mean, deliciousness plus deliciousness is always going to be more deliciousness in my books, so that's all going to go in. Let that get to know each other. Look at that, it's so gelatinous. Can't be bad. I might have to give that another buzz for it to actually dissolve. That's what I'll do. So yeah, once that mixture's done, I'm just gonna pour it over the pork so it doesn't, I'm sorry, pour it over the potatoes so they don't oxidize too much. They're already kind of going a little bit brown, so I need to hurry up and get those covered. And then we'll just wait for the chicken to be done. Delicious. Right. Just gonna cover that up. It's probably about the right amount of liquid total. Just gonna give everybody a little toss through so everybody's been wetted by the mixture. You don't want browning. Keep it relatively clean. So yeah, these guys are just gonna hang out while you wait for the chicken to be done. Cool. And now we do our koji. So, where's my koji? Where's my koji indeed? I need to like clean up my pantry down here. It is rough. Where's my koji? Where's the koji? Is anybody out there? There is. So we have koji, which is basically grains of rice that's been inoculated with koji, which is a type of bacteria, I suppose. And this is what they use to ferment miso. This is what they use to ferment soy sauce and stuff as well. So, and also this is the stuff they use to make sake. So literally this is kind of what this bacteria here is what Japanese cuisine is built on. So this is just rice grains that's been essentially covered in koji. So what I'm doing is making a salted koji. So you've been watching me make the chicken marinades and the pork marinades and things with salted koji. So that was already pre-made one that comes in a little packet that's like I bought at the shop. But I'm going to make some of my own. And hopefully, I'm just going to make a regular salted one first. But you can make, you can add soy sauce to these. You can make like onion-based ones, like puree onions, and put this in the garlic one, all sorts. So I'm going to start with a regular kind of plain Jane one first, just so I know what I'm doing and I don't, create a biohazard first. So we are going to go in with about, I'm going to probably make like a 300 gram batch, because this is a 300 gram bag, so I'm going to make like a 100 gram batch because I've got this jar to work with. So that's probably about the right amount to start off with. And then, but if it looks like I can fill up the jar a bit more, I might do a 200 gram batch. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. It's the first time I'm doing this, so we'll go with that. So like, it's literally just koji, salt, and water. That's literally all that goes into it. So I might experiment with using different salts when I figure out what I'm doing. Yes, we have a lot of husband today. He's scurrying around, tidying up places. I'm just trying to find... Okay, I'm going to use my Tokyo Tower water because I apparently am meant to use like mineral water for this and not tap water. So I haven't bought any mineral water unless we have any abs water. Do we have any abs water that's unopened? Oh, this is unopened abs water. The stream can decide, do we use abs water or do we use the Tokyo Tower water? Don't ask me why we have strange bottles. Vote in the next 2 minutes which water we use for our koji today. This I got at a bodybuilding competition as a freebie because the competition was sponsored by like a men's like hair removal clinic. So I've got like a hairy man, not hairy man situation. Like, look at him, man has curves. And then this, I think my mom went to a concert at the Tokyo Tower, so she brought back the Tokyo Tower water. So decide which water are we going to use for the koji today. This is literally the only 2 bottles of like, like not tap water that we have. So this is the choices. So I'll leave them right here. What can we see? Yeah, go on. Decide while I sanitize my equipment, because this is, a ferment. We gotta do the good sanitization protocols for our equipment. I say this with like a really like messy kitchen. It's okay. We got this. So husband wants the tower. Right. Just gonna alcohol wipe down. This is a Tokyo Tower bottle. Okay, we'll use the tower water. Well, the abs water gets to live another day. We shall get everything cleaned up. So this is just the lid to the mason jar, and then we've just got the jar as well. Just giving that a good wipe down. Hello. Welcome. You've just missed us picking which water I use to make my salted koji. I'm making my own. I've been using a store-bought one to make a marinade, but I've run out of that, so I'm going to make my own. So here's my little bag of koji inoculated rice grains, and obviously got my dear kilo of salt, which is no longer a kilo. It's feeling pretty light now. And then we also need to have pure water. So the chat has voted. You good?
That was a packet of black ones, which had bloated because of age and had gone black on the inside, so I kept just sealed it up and...
Oh, delicious. We're going for Tokyo Tower water. That was, I think my mum brought it back from Tokyo Tower because she had she'd gone to like a concert there. Right, we have sanitized the guns. The guns on the abs man, or guns on me. Right, just dry everything off. Suppose I should give my hands a quick hand sand. Right, let me just so many things going off at the same time. Right, let me check my chicken. Oh, chicken is grilling. Chicken is a grilling. You know what? I'm gonna say the chicken is done. Actually, how are we looking on the underside? There's some beautiful juices coming off the chicken, so that's definitely going straight back into our potatoes. You know what? Let me tempt the chicken because I don't trust this grill. The gun show. Welcome to the gun. Oh my god, the temperature in this room is like 31 degrees. What on earth? 70 is good, right, for chicken? Yeah, we're cooked. We're well cooked. Right. It's not raw, it's perfectly cooked, thank you very much. Right, let me de-chicken the pan, because the potatoes are essentially going straight back into here. So we have much grilled chicken. I'm a grilled chicken. You're a grilled chicken. Everyone's a grilled chicken. So this is another kind of chicken part that doesn't usually get sold in the West, or it just kind of gets sold as something else. It's basically the armpit of a chicken. It's literally the most delicious bit. So it's like, you know how you have the chicken wing? And then basically they just take this muscle off the chicken. Hey, I come up with some choice bars. So yeah, this is basically, chicken armpit is not the most amazing sounding thing, but it's just this little bit of meat down here in the chicken. So it's so delicious because it's a fairly like hefty nugget of chicken, and they just put it all together in a pack, and it's like it tastes exactly like chicken wings, but the meat is like chicken wings, but it's like a boneless piece of nugget chicken. So it's so good because it's like the best of all the worlds. You get, chicken wing flavor, but no bone to have to kind of make your way around. So I absolutely love it. Now that I am not, actively prepping for a competition, we're back on the we're off the chicken breast train, which I am thoroughly glad for. Until I do it again. So I'm back to having much more delicious chicken, which is great. Right, let me just pull the tray out. So literally, I'm just going to pour this liquid gold back over our potatoes. Move things out the way. Koji's going to have to wait for a second while I seal to this. You and your clips smiles. Right, we're just going to mix all of that delicious chicken stock juices off back into our broth, and we're just going to line our potatoes in the tray, because honestly I think this is some of the best way to have potatoes, full stop. But these are sweet potatoes obviously because that's what I got. Gonna just line everyone up in there. Gotta get every piece coated in the cheesy, milky goodness. It's some choice bars, choice quotes today. Right. We are just gonna go in, layering everything up. I really should have made some like half cuts to like line the edges, but I'm not that fancy today. So we're just gonna circle fits inside rectangle if you try hard enough. Got a solid like 3 layers of potato in here, which I think is pretty solid going. I have not measured a single thing in this. Well, I measured the liquid, but none of this is a recipe. I'm literally just winging this milky cheese juice that the potato is going in. It's literally just drippings off the chicken and soy milk and cottage cheese, and that's it. Oh, and a little bit of the pork dripping as well from the other day. So this is just an abominative concoction, which is going to be delicious, I hope. Right, where's... I can feel more potato slices in there. Yep. Well, I've got a thingy lining the I've got foil lining the tray, so have I measured that perfectly? I think I have, I think I have done the perfect amount of liquid in here. Just shy of the top of the potatoes. And then I probably should cover up the top actually. I need to foil the top as well because this is inevitably going to burn heinously. So I'm going to go in with cheese on top because life's too short to not put cheese on top as well. This is frozen cheese. Like me, I don't use cheese fast enough for it to stay in the fridge. Frozen cheese is perfectly fine. And it stays all like separated as well, so. Right. We have cheese on the tray. And then just smush that over a bit. Don't want the top exposed. And then we have more foil on the top. Ooh. Might be a little bit small. Nope, we got it, we got it. Just. This grill is going to inevitably burn the cheese, so I'm just gonna do like a solid 15 minutes with the lid on, and then do. I literally put all the chicken juices from the chicken into that. That's basically stock. It's like purer than stock. It's just chicken juices. Right, in we go. Tray is, yeah, it's like fancy foil, which I really don't need it to be fancy foil, but that's what I stole from home. So it's like I think it's meant to be used for like fish and stuff. So like it's meant to like be non-stick, super non-stick. Right. We're going back in to the grill for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna say. Let's do 10 minutes. Right, we're back to koji. Yeah, best be watching better before asking silly questions. No, I lie. Chicken is vibing. I should probably re-sanitize my stuff because I've just spat all over it probably. Here we go again. So we have spoon, container, and lid. Ready to go. Hands cleaned. And hey, it doesn't matter when it's, you know, gonna be eaten immediately. It's only when it's like meant to be a ferment. I will follow required precautions as I touch more stuff. I firmly believe in spit making things taste better. It's part of the love. Right, we are going in with the desiccant out of the way. As much as desiccant is good, we don't want it in our food. We want 100 grams. Looking like how it's going, I'm gonna go for 200 grams. Because I feel like 100 grams is not gonna fill the jar. Smells like unpopped popcorn. Like a really like fragrant Rice Krispie is what this smells like. Oh, I feel like 200 might be too much now. Oh well. We persevere. Right. is this going to fit 300 mils of water? Now is my chance to back out. It's definitely not. Okay, I'm backing out. I'm backing out the 200-gram train. It's going back in. We're going back to 100 grams, like the recipe calls. This is why you do not increase the recipe when you first go. Oops, spilled it everywhere.
What are we making? What are we making?
We're making salted koji, which is the stuff I've been putting on all my meats. So it was that kind of ricey, liquidy stuff that I've been putting on my meats. So this is koji. This is koji inoculated rice grains, and so I'm just going to pop this in the fridge now that it's been opened. And so how you make it is that you take your koji and you take salt and you take water and then you let it brew, ferment, become alive for a minute. And I don't know, I had a mind blank there. And yeah, you just let it brew for a bit, essentially. And you make this delicious, delicious condiment, I suppose. It's just great for using in various Japanese-y or not. So like you can use it to pickle things. Essentially like a fermented salty brine, basically. Sorry, this is meant to have 35 grams. Read the recipe, Natch. So we're going in with salt. There's various ratios online. But I've just kind of read through a couple of different sources and just kind of taken a good average. So this is 100 grams of koji. You're right. 100 grams of koji to 35 grams of salt. And we're going to go in with 150 mils of water. And just going to let that bubble away, basically. And then it will be ready in about a week's time, since it's summer. Right, opening our Tokyo water. 150 ml. Perfect. So yeah, basically we've got salt, koji and water in there. Just going to give this another good mix to get the salt dissolved. And basically what happens is that the rice kind of turns to mush and the koji comes alive, and you just get this really lovely, gut-friendly, probiotic-y goo in the best of ways. Describe. And yeah, it's great to put on meats. It tenderizes it so beautifully because the koji breaks down the proteins a bit. Like, I've been loving putting this on my meats and cooking with it. And you can also pickle vegetables in it. Because it's obviously quite salty. There's 35 grams of salt in here. So you can pickle stuff in it. It's just, you know, like a salty yogurt, made of rice. And yeah, it's just something that I've kind of started using, and it's so good. Like, I think like this stuff itself doesn't taste like much. It kind of just tastes like, if you've ever had sake, it's like a very non-alcoholic tasting sake. So it's kind of like just ever so slightly sweet, because rice inherently is a bit sweet. So I'm just gonna make sure as much salt as possible has dissolved into there. And yeah, basically you just kind of leave this with, you know, paper towel covered so it can breathe in like a room temperature place for about a week. And you just stir it every day while the rice breaks down, and jobs are good. And I swear I had a lot of rubber bands somewhere, but I've lost them all. So I'm just gonna go grab, oh, there's a rubber band. Oh. And I'm just gonna grab a tissue to go over our jar lid, just so I don't have any debris falling in. Yeah, so she's just gonna, we gotta name it. It's like basically a sourdough, so we gotta name our ferment. So yeah, let's name this thing. It's gonna live on our counter side. I don't know where. It says cool dry, like room temperature, but not too hot, and somewhere where I won't forget. I'm gonna be dangerous, and I'm gonna put her in this up top cabinet, I think, and I will have to just retrieve her every day. Okay, going up there. Currently recruiting names. Right, I'm gonna try some of this chicken that I've just cooked while it's still hot. Yum! Oh my god! Yum! Good chicken. Yeah, this is exactly what goes into making rice wine. Sake, this plus water, brewed and then distilled is sake. Obviously minus the salt, because sake is not salty. So we've just had our first 10 minutes in the grill with our potato. Let me open up and give it a stab, see if we need longer or whether we can de-tin foil the top. He's so hot. Honestly, this grill is gonna burn me one day. Oh, strong fingers. Let's see. Stabby stick at the ready. We have stick. Yeah. Cut. Let's see. Ow. Why is the foil so hot? Oh, we managed to get a crispy on, like, there's a surface touching the foil, and that's gone crispy. How are we doing? Still hard, still hard. Still very much needing a lot longer. Right, we're gonna go back in, I think, for at least another 10 foil on, because that's really just when you're starting to get hot. So we will pop that back on, and we shall let it keep going for a lot longer. I'm glad I put the foil on, because that's like, the cheese is managing to somehow go crispy with the foil on, so it must be quite hot in there. Right. In we go. High again for another 10. You want good bubblage in there. So yeah, we've gone through all the list of things I wanted to make today. I just have to figure out what vegetable I want to do with our grilled chicken. Got some mushrooms, got some courgette. Oh yeah, I probably should use the courgette actually. Let's use the courgette. You're looking a bit sad. Just gonna do a little courgette and carrot something for our vegetables. So we're just gonna do, yeah, it is. Like, I think because there was a bit touching the foil on the bottom and the foil was obviously getting very hot. And so yeah, gonna do a bit of carrot and courgette as our side veg. Trying to restrain myself from also cutting these into discs, or else we're just going to have chicken with round vegetables. Maybe that is an idea. So, should I do chicken and round vegetables, or should I cut our vegetables into not round shapes? Just going to be like chicken with discs. I realized I didn't need to sanitize this lid yet because the lid doesn't come until we're finished with the ferment. Yeah, the vegetables are pretty good. Like, everything's grown in Japan and kind of varies in kind of shape and sizes, which is how vegetables should be. See, the carrots are back to being regular sized. I feel like over winter, I think because they grow the carrots in like greenhouses, they're like so big. See, like this is actually like a reasonable sized carrot. And courgette's looking a bit sad, but I got this one reduced, so to be expected. Let's cut off some of the blemishes. Right, are we doing circle veg? Because the potato is a circle. So I was thinking maybe do these circle as well. So we just have chicken with circle veg.
So what are circles?
You'd rather not have circles?
Yeah, probably not.
Not circles, okay.
I mean, if you want to do it because it's more fun, that's up to you.
I'm already cut into it now.
Land of the healthy food. False. I've gained 8 kilos since being in Japan.
I think that's less to do with the food and more to do with you.
Don't worry, lost a lot of it.
Well, how much did you weigh?
I weighed 85 at my peak.
Mm.
And I was like 77, 78 before moving.
Let's
I'm now down in the around 81 to 80. We're good.
Well, probably could do with a little bit more, no?
I'm aiming for 78.
Don't know how, because he's literally eating the same food as me. Clearly my metabolism is still young and youthful. I'm not as stressed. Well, stress in itself does not make you gain weight. Whoa. I'll show you back in there. Did you? Solid job. Right. Gonna use a bit of butter. Very soft butter. Oh my god. The heat has been no joke. Just had a bit of butter left over from breakfast. Not breakfast, lunch. And the butter's kind of quite melty. The room temperature is not room temperature at the moment. Just a bit of butter. 7 degrees. Oh yeah, of course it's winter, isn't it? No, the temperature is currently like 30 inside. That is ridiculous temperatures for indoors. Like, in what world is setting the aircon to like 26 cooling? It's ridiculous. Like, I am pretty sure I had a bit of heat stroke today. Like, I was so dead. But then we went out for lunch to this pasta place. It's just this restaurant run this by one guy. He like does everything. He does literally just one man operation. And he literally just serves 2 types of pasta every day. And he changes the pasta every day. I don't know how he does it. This man is like my hero. And today he had peaches and mozzarella cold pasta, which was so good. Like, it literally revived me. It was exactly what I needed. And husband had a beef ragu, which was also ridiculously good. So both of us were very much revived by my man's pasta. And he does such reasonable prices as well. It's like 1,200 yen for my peach and mozzarella pasta, and it was 1,500 yen for my husband's ragu. And it's like so good. It's honestly, don't bash it till you try it. It was like the most refreshing thing. It's like really thin, like angel hair pasta. And it was like really fresh, like olive oil and garlicky, a little bit spicy. So it wasn't even the sauce, it was just kind of tossed. And it was mozzarella cheese and peaches, and it was so good. It was exactly what I needed. On a hot day like today, oh my god. It is exactly what I needed. Turn it down a bit. It's so bizarre because I've not cooked with butter in like 3 months. This is kind of nice, like so enjoyable. And with the zucchini, le courgettes. Are you team zucchini or are you team courgette? But it depends on where you're from, I guess. In with our veg. Would I have to like set a timer every day to remember to like stir my little ferment, because I'm totally going to forget that it's going to be up there. Little herbs de Provence. What do you cook on in the summer then? The barbecue, I suppose. How are we doing on our potatoes? Turn that down. Let's have a little peek, shall we? Yep. Are we cooking? We're bubbling. Nah, I think it still needs another 10 or so because we're not quite there. Make sure all the sides are covered. There we go. It's almost there. It's like softening, but it's not like, you know, it's not like easy stab. So I think I've kind of mistimed a little bit because these vegetables are going to be done before 10 minutes are over, but it's fine. Just keep it warm. Oh yeah, I love a panini press. Toasties are the way to go. They are a superior food. And yes, I miss my pressure cooker so much. A little Instant Pot. So good. I do miss my little appliances. Because I have none. My kettle and my microwave are the only appliances I've got here. So... and I just hang out here for a bit while we wait for our potatoes to be done. It's taking a bit longer than I thought, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Such is life. We don't control how fast the potatoes cook. The chicken kettle, exactly. That is my only appliance that I've got that I brought over to the flat. Because you're not really meant to have appliances, you're only like meant to have the ones that they provide you with. But I was like, oh, I gotta have the kettle, please. Especially when we moved in, it was like winter, and I was like, I don't want to use a pot to boil water for like drinks. Please, just my contraband is a kettle. Chicken kettle is contraband. So yeah. Gonna basically we're just waiting on the potatoes now. The vegetables are basically cooked, so I should probably turn them down so they don't go too far. Yeah. How are we doing out here? Okay. Oh, well. There's not much else to do apart from wait and serve up food, so might have a quick tidy up and wash down of the kitchen while I wait, because 7 minutes is a long time to try and kill while stirring food that does not need to be stirred. So let's give it a little wash. Time for dish angle. I'm gonna stay or are you gonna fall? Can't see shit. I've forgotten how to do the angles on this camera. Are we good? Oh, you're so gonna fall down. I don't trust you to not fall down. This tripod is just giving me anxiety. I think we're good. We are here doing dishes now. Right. Left, up, down, side to side. Let's get the dishes done. So then I don't have to worry about them later. Well, no matter how much you promise not to jump, the tripod is its own being. And loudness. Please don't. I really appreciate if you don't become one with the food. I've already dropped the tablet down the side, down the fridge before. Let's not have a repeat of that, because that was scary. Were you there when you went down the side of the fridge? I feel like you were. Oh, adventure. Oh, that was so scary because we literally could not reach and we had to move the entire fridge, and we've not got a small fridge, we've got a fairly hefty fridge. That was not fun. Trying to retrieve a tablet from that gap. Right. How are we doing over there? 4 minutes on the clock. Potatoes are going a little bit slower than I'd like. I'm not going to lie, but we'll just have to hope we eventually have some cookage. Glass is falling down. Can you imagine if you just boop, phone just decides, you know what, boop. Look at that. Dish is done in under 8 minutes. Get me go. Right. Pop you back up there so you don't go flying. And let's check our food. Vegetables are just vibing. turn that off. While let's have another check of our grill situation. Please, I want. Ah, yes, we have bubblage finally. Yes, we have bubblage, so we're gonna take. Oh, this is not good. The cheese is fully stuck to the foil because I forgot to put the shiny side down. I went shiny side up, but now I've got cheese stuck to the foil. No. Right, so now we have to very carefully get this out. Close the drawer so we can go gold. Okay. Okay, we have. Okay, we didn't leave too much cheese. We lost some cheese. Some cheese casualty. Right, just put it back in there. That's good. We have. Gotta put some more cheese on. I feel like you gotta be able to see the cheese, you know. Gotta have good cheese coverage. Oh, I just realized you can't see. Let's be back down here. Scary angles. Stay. We staying? We staying. Right, we have this at the moment. Just gonna do some additional cheese because why not? Cannot possibly go wrong with a little bit of, you know, extra cheese. Just because it just didn't look quite cheesy enough on top. Going in for another, I'm gonna say another 5 minutes because they are basically done. So now we go in sans foil. Need a proper like open glove, but living life dangerously. Oh, strong fingers today. Go. This is, yeah. Never know, I just kind of wing it. This one makes it pretty easy. There's like writing on the side that's meant to be, you know, towards the food. But anywho, we're going for medium because we don't want to burn our, come on. We don't want to burn our cheese. We're gonna go maybe like 5 minutes on that. So we're finally on the home streak. Peel off the crispy cheese that's stuck to the foil. Yum. Delicious. Cheesy snack for the chef. Should probably readjust the angles. Oh, you know what? I won't readjust the angle. That was a good angle for the food. I shall just sit on the floor. Huh. Welcome to floor time with Natch while we wait for the potatoes to be done. So yeah, how's it going? I can barely read the chat because my eyesight is not that good. Husband has been starving clearly. What are you playing?
Dredge.
Dredge. Husband is playing dredge today. I don't know what that is. Is that another fishing game?
Yeah.
It's another fishing game. Wow. Man's just finished Dave the Diver yesterday. So he is now on to yet another fishing game. I feel like I need to like start leaving my pantry is like underneath the hob. I have a feeling I should probably move it because I feel like it's getting too hot under there, and I feel like that's really not good for whatever foods that are in there, because the temperature in the pantry is definitely higher than the temperature it should be. I'm just gonna see if I can stretch a little fan under here, because I just like opened the pantry and just waft of hot air come out. Probably is not good for my food stuffs that are in there. I just skeet a little fan. And I also would like that little fanning down here. It's joined by the fan. Oh, can't see. Where is the fan? Here. Oh, there we go. Fan is fanning. Can you go down a bit, please? I need you fanning the contents of my pantry and me. Oh, right. Oh, I can't see. I really can't read very far. Dave the Diver, I don't know, but you know, it's a great game. I shan't lie. It's friendly enough for me to try and play, and it's entertaining enough. It's got so many different elements though, like if it does get a little bit overwhelming. So there's like a fishing element, so you have to go diving and go harpooning various fish. And then you have like different missions as well, so you have to collect certain fish, or like do different research related stuff. So like go look for like ships that have been sunk. And then there's also a restaurant element. So all the fish that you fished, you send back to your restaurant, and you have to make recipes and sell your fish and sushi and make money for the restaurant. And so it's got that whole like tycoon element to it as well. So there's lots going on. And there's also like Pokemon elements of like collecting all the different fish. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I think I'm thinking I really should change the position of this pantry, because it really is probably not good for all the items in there to be like over 30 degrees under there. Probably from the heat from this is just radiating down. So I might change stuff around.
Oh, iced coffee's genius.
Iced coffee?
That's what Liz is suggesting.
Yes, that sounds fabulous.
Do an iced tea then.
Right, we are back in. Oh, look at the bubblage. I can't see. I'll just move the camera now. Oh, danger zone. Danger. Oh my god. Are you gonna stay? You don't look like you're gonna stay. Hey. I've done goofed. Oh no, sorry. I apologize. The tripod is dead. We're just gonna go this way. Oh wow. Look at the bubblage on that. Right, okay, let's reattach. Tripod is not cooperating today. It's like, it had enough of me. Enough of my shit. Come on, stay. Please. I beg. Okay, you feel safe. Right. Let's give it a courtesy rod. Yeah, you seem cooked. Just gonna let that go while I reheat my vegetables because they've gone cold. And yeah, mix my chicken as well. Just probably heat up the chicken. To be fair, it's gonna be chicken stirred through the veg, so I can just warm it all up together. Oh. So let's go pop that in there. Right, this can go in the fridge, and this lot is now yeah, one day he will agree to mod for me. Let's get that cooking. A good sizzle on that. Yum yum. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna go in and do a little chop of the chicken because I just don't want to use a knife today, so I'm just gonna cut the chicken so it's all bite-sized because I don't know, I just don't feel like fighting my food today. I'm just gonna go in. How Asian of me, I'm just literally going in, cutting chicken with scissors. Just want my chicken to be nice and biteable. Perfect. Yum. And we have, oh yes, there we go. Beautiful bubbling from our that's what we like to see. Let's not burn this or drop this on the last second. Oh, come on. Strong fingers. Would you look at that? Right, dinner is served. Let me get a plate. Usually get to do this, so this is quite fun. Let's just scoop it up ever so slightly. Whee! Come on. Cooperate. Yes. A little bit of plating action. So I've got veg and chicken. Everyone should be off. I don't know why you're beeping at me. Okay. So. Chicken and veg going in. Too much carrot on this side. Put it straight back again. Right. Now, we cut into that. Right, let's go. Well, I'm kind of scared. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try too hard to like cut into, like, I'm not gonna try not to disturb the squares too much. Right. Okay, no. Are you gonna cooperate? Yeah, I think the sauce is a bit juicier than I'd like. I was hoping it would solidify a little bit more. Clearly didn't put enough. Probably should have like thickened it with a bit of flour or something. That would have done it. But it's okay. Going in there. I think we got everyone. Oh, no. Should probably like scoop out some. Just scoop out some of the sauce to go over top. Right. So put that down. Put that down. This is like one of my favorite spoons in my drawer. This is my little like ladle spoon. So good. Husbando, your food is ready. Out so oh my goodness. Potatoes are warm. Right. Well, thank you so much for joining, everybody. We are now going to tuck in to this delicious meal. It's looking a lot less delicious once I've plated it up, but promise me it's gonna be banging. So, oh, I can't get into the screen. Thank you so much for joining. I shall see you guys next time. Bye.